Good evening, class. So before we start, let's have a call of prayer first. Can we read this? Amen. Before you are still seated, kindly take out the brushes under your chair. Good evening once again. How are you? Fine. We're having a new school year, having your math teacher during both school years. And in every quarter we have different topics. First, I will be discussing here before we start, I want you to get a paper. Then I will show you a script on a paper. Then you will guess how the word uh, So are you ready? Yes, please. What's the answer? The next one. Article is you want to answer. So this one. This means all letter. Okay, very good. How about this? Yes. So all of the squares I have shown you what? So based on the word that I've shown, what would be our topic for today? So our topic is sequence. So I will be what comes into your mind when you hear the word sequence.
They have common.
Yes. What else? Yes. So thank you for those information. So, one who wants to read. Yes,
Sequence, it is a function of domain segments that are the infinite set.
so sequence has domain sets, which is finite set and infinite set. So when we say finite, so there are two examples of so there are two kinds of sequences. See, there are two kinds of sequence. The first one is the arithmetic, the second one is the geometric. So when you say arithmetic, and we
Arithmetic sequence is a sequence where every term after the first is obtained by adding a constant to a common difference.
so in solving arithmetic sequence, there is a constant called common difference, and also there's also a formula for that. So this is the general formula in finding the arithmetic sequence. A sub n is equals to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times b. So the common difference here mentioned is denoted as a. So here, the last. So in solving, like for example, so the common difference here mentioned is a constant added to each term of an arithmetic sequence to obtain the next term of the sequence. So like for example, we have 1, 4, 7, and 10. So in solving arithmetic by using arithmetic, by finding a so this example, we will use this example and we will be solving this using the equation x sub n plus n minus t. So to find n minus t, so let's have n minus 1. So the a sub 2 minus a sub 1. So to find the common difference, let's have this. So this one is called the first term. This is the second term. This is the third term and the fourth term. So the third, fifth, the sixth, and the seventh term is here is missing. So we will have to solve for the next term by using this formula. So since our common difference for the here is unknown, we will have to solve by using this. So what is the second term? 4. Correct. Then This will be. So we're tasked to find out the fifth term. So we will denote and classify. We will use this formula a sub n minus a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times a. So a sub n here is the last term in the sequence or the next term we find out. And the a sub 1 is the first term and n is the position of the term and a is the common difference. So if we're tasked to find the fifth term, so we will substitute and classify. So if ever there are equations for this n, the term position, then if you are tasked to find an eighth term, then we will substitute n here as 8. So there are steps in solving the arithmetic sequence. First, we have to find the common reference. So to find the common reference, we will use the formula E is equal to A sub 2 minus B sub 1. So the second is write the rule of the n term. Then next is to write the formula. So this formula will be used. And the fourth is substitute for the values of A1, N for the n term, and D for the common difference. So common difference is denoted as D. So the number 5, step number 5 rather, simplify the expression in the parentheses. So here, the expression here should be solved first for the outside here. Next, step 6, you have to multiply the plain term. So after adding the expression in the parentheses, you have to multiply it by the common difference, which is the D. So we'll have example later. Step number 8 is to add. So if you're done solving this part, so you have to add with the position number 1 or the first term. Then the last is to write the value of the nth term. Then you will have to obtain the last position term of this sequence. So let's have example first. 1, 4, 7, 10. So we will be using this formula to find the fifth, the sixth, and the seventh term for this example 1, 4, 7, 10, so on and so forth. So let's have to solve this by using formula. So since we are tasked to find out the fifth term, we'll substitute n as 5. So it will become a sub 5 is equal to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times b. So then copy, then substitute a sub 5. Then the first term here is 1. So we'll write 1 here and then we're tasked to find out that n is equal to 5. So we'll substitute 5 to n and minus 1 times 8. Since our d, we're not yet, since d is unknown, so let's solve for this. By using this formula is up 2 minus a sub 1. So d, what is the second term for the example?
4.
The first term? 1. So 4 minus 1, 3. So our common difference is 3. So copy. And then step number 5, so penetrate the expression the parentheses. It's 4 here and then multiply by 3. So continue solving. 4 times 3. 8 times 5. 12 plus 1. 13. So our third is 13. Then who wants to solve for the sixth section in one? Okay, let's see. Do you agree with his answer, guys, students?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So A sub n. So since we're classifying LHS terms, so we'll substitute n will class 6 and the bar first term is 1, then this one it will be substituted as 6 minus 1, then D is equals to E. So 5 times 3 equals 15, then copy number 1 plus 15 equals 16. So his answer is correct. Thank you so much. And then another one, who wants to solve the 7/3? Okay, yes, Mr. James. So is his answer correct?
Yes.
As what you have observed in this example 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, and 19. So, do you agree that arithmetic sequences obtained by adding a coefficient called common difference? Yes. Yes, that's correct. So, it becomes 1, 4, 7, 10, 15 by adding 3. 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 7, 7 plus 3, 10 plus 3, 13 plus 3, 16 plus 3. So, did you understand the example?
Yes.
Do you want to have another example?
Yes.
Let's have another example. So mine is all good in your paper. Okay. We're classifying the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th word. Are you done? Yes. So on the board, the 5th will be the 5th term, will be the 6th term, and the 7th term. A sub 5, perfect term, A sub 5 is equal to A sub 1 plus n minus 1 times 8. So, A sub 5 is equal to 5 plus n minus 1 is, well, substitute by 5 minus 1 and the common difference is 2. So, 5 copy number 5 and then 4 minus 1 equals 2, then copy number 2. And then 4 times 2 equals 8, then A sub 5 is equals to 5 plus 8. So, A sub 5 is 15. Is it correct?
Yes.
Correct. Let's move on to sixth grade. So here, here's the sixth grade. So A sub 1 plus n minus 1 times 8. So same formula will be used to solve that. And A sub 6 is equals to, oh, it's not 7. So our first term is 5. So just read that. 7 for A sub 1. And our first term here is 5. So let's change to 5. And also this. So 5 plus n minus 1 becomes 5 minus 1. I know, it's 6. 6 minus 1 equals to 2. And then 6 minus 1 is equals to 5. Copy, this will become 10 now. So 7 plus 10 is 17. So our A sub 6 is 17 here.
7.
So this will be the last line of it's 7. So same formula, 5 plus 7 minus 1 equals 2. 7 minus 1 equals 6 and times 2. A sub 7 is equals to 5 times 5 plus 4 brother. Then our A sub 7 is equals to 7. So do you understand this set of sequence? Thank you so much. Next, let's move on to another type of sequence. So we have another set of sequence, another kind of sequence, which is geometric sequence. So what is geometric sequence? Can you read it? Miss B, can you read?
Geometric sequence. Sequence for each term after the first is obtained by multiplying the preceding term by an absolute constant whole common ratio.
So in geometric sequence, it is also kind of a sequence which is obtained by multiplying. So arithmetic and geometric have difference, right? Yes. Yes. Has a difference. When we solve arithmetic sequence, we'll be using what? Yes, it's common difference. So in common difference will be in arithmetic sequence will be adding, while in geometric sequence will be multiplying. So, multiplying the preceding term by a non-zero constant. So the constant in arithmetic sequence is called the common difference, and while in the geometric sequence is called the common ratio. So the formula and finding the geometric sequence is this. This one. So A sub n is equal to A sub 1 r n x 1. So the common ratio in the geometric sequence is denoted as r. So this will be the formula. So they and here is segment the third position. This is the third position. And then A1 is the first third. R is the So in solving this, we'll be using formula A sub n is equal to A sub 1 r raised to the power of n minus 1. So the missing terms here is the fourth term, the fifth, and the sixth term. So for solving the fourth term, we just have to substitute A sub 4 times A sub 1 r and minus 1. So having A sub 4, the first term is A sub 1. So for our ratio is 3. Since that 3 times 3 equals 9. So n here is n is 4, then minus then copy. 4 minus 1,
3.
okay. Since this is exponent, so it will be 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3, 9 times 3, 7 is 7. So our A sub 4. A sub 4, our A sub 4 is 3 times 7. So it's 81. Our A sub 4 is 81. Okay. Let's solve for. Let's solve for the fifth term. Okay. Solve this in your paper.
Para yun, Gi.